your first time stopping by my channel, much love to you and welcome. And to my returning subs, that we're all on a rise of achievement and heading towards the abundance that we have worked hard for, and what we truly deserve is an absolute blessing. So you keep working, don't give up on the things that you truly want in life, because they are definitely on their way towards you. So with that being said, much love to all. Namaste, love and blessings, love and light, and many blessings are definitely coming your way. And if you have been watching my videos for a while and have not already, like and subscribe, even hit that notification bell so you know when I'm about to upload my next video. Oh, excuse me, y'all, I'm sorry. If you got any if you're comfortable enough, that's what I meant to say. If you're comfortable enough, please drop me a line or two. I love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback of the content of my video, or you're just up telling me about your empathic gift. If you feel like the videos are very uplifting, give you is very informative to you, or just give you good vibes you would love to share with a loved one, family, or friend, or even a fellow empath going through trying times and need confirmation or validation towards life's sole purposes, please go ahead and share. While you're at it, give me a thumbs up, like, and also share on your social media favorites wherever you see fit. Thank you once again for the love and support. Hey, and I hope you're able to resonate with the content of my video. Y'all, my bad. Number one, the video messed up on me. I didn't even realize I had it for public view yet. And I'm just looking at it, and there was somebody in the chat room, I guess, but they didn't say anything. And all of a sudden, I don't know what happened. It's like I felt a surge, and then all of a sudden it said reconnect, trying to connect or whatever. So I don't know what was going on. I don't know if it was somebody's vibe, something going off is clashing with mine. But yeah, I have to do that video all over again. But yeah, the meditation music I'm using is called Remove Negative Energy from Your Mind, Body, Soul. Positive, boost positive energy meditation music. And I will post that link in the description box below. And today my video is about Twin Flame 101, Heyoka's Life of an Empath, but reflect the power of a warrior. And it's so true. We're all going into greatness. We're all heading towards the best version of ourselves. We're starting to walk in our authenticity. You're showing your true self, embracing all your gifts, embracing who you truly are, not worried about what people think. Yeah, that can be a scary situation, but it's like it's not as scary as being in a place you don't want to be. And it's just like a lot of things you have to be able to look at it in perspective, because there's so many times where things have been placed on our lives that can leave us angry. It can leave us scared. It can be confused, especially after going through spiritual awakening of the spirit. You didn't know about all those different things. It's like with me, I didn't have anybody to talk to. I had to go through different videos dealing with like Till Swan, Victor Otto, Trent Shelton, Darman, who else? Ralph Smart, all these different people that were making videos that inspired me, because I always knew I wanted to do something, but I never knew how I was going to do it. And then when I'm seeing it, it was just like, spirit was guiding me towards that, because I always watched like YouTube, and it was different things that really inspired me, allowed me to know more about myself. And then it was just like, you want me to put my mistakes on videos, on things that has happened in my life to help others? Are you crazy? I'm like, no, they knew what they were doing. So all those things that allowed me to step out my comfort zone, is allowing you to step out your comfort zone, being comfortable with being uncomfortable, knowing things can change at any time. Your path can change at any time. You have to be able to roll with it when it happens, because universe guides you this way. You have no choice but to go this way, because you go against the grain, it's all hell breaks loose. I tell people all the time, you get signs dropped on you every day. I've done it, because there's certain times I get mad, because I'm like, you asked me to do this and that, and I did it. And it's like, no, you did it your way. We asked you to do it this way. And there's a lot of times certain situations has been placed on you for you to be able to trust God more, trust the universe more, being able to have faith in them, that they're bringing you to places that's not going to leave you stranded, because you're so used to things happening that way. You automatically expect it's going to always be that way. I've always, since I've been dealing with my trauma since I was like, shoot, well, basically since I was here. But going through different things, seeing different situations that transpired in front of my life, and exposed me to things that, I don't think is healthy for any child. I've exposed my kids to stuff that wasn't even healthy, that I wish I can take back. All these different things had occurred, but it's like that's where you get your strength from. That's the thing, that's the power of the reflection that you are giving others to be able to lead. You're being that person that's leading by example. You're being able to, rise above all different things that has left us stuck at times. You've been in that part where you just ready for things to be able to change, but you have to be that person to change for you to receive that change. And that can be very hard. But just when you made that one step that day, that one little step is a giant leap for something to change in your life. Long as you're taking it on a daily. And I tell people all the time, they was like, oh well, it's not that big of a deal. Yes, it is a big of a deal. I don't care what it is. If you're doing something that is going to help you elevate your life, if you're doing something positive, no matter if it was for that one day, it you're still supposed to congratulate that, because it allow you, when you can see that your power and you converting into something else, you're supposed to allow yourself to celebrate. It's just like before with me, I used to get so happy when I seen that, I wasn't relying on cigarettes or weed or, a glass of wine here and there just to deal with my stress. It's like now I get pissed off. I cry. I talk to the universe. I meditate. I sing. I dance. I exercise. I'm proud of myself because I'm trying to do a healthy, positive way of dealing with my stress. I'm dealing, when I talk to universe and source, all I got to do is meditate and pray, and they give me the answers. I connect to other people, being able to allow them to help. They're allowing me to help them, as I'm appreciating them helping me. All these different things are coming on, is giving you your power. A lot of times we got to fall on our face. Don't worry about the next person on their journey, because you don't know how long they've been on their journey. Sometimes we get upset and fall short because we're paying attention to the next person, and the only person you need to be in competition with is yourself. A lot of people that you might deal with that occur to you because you are empath. There's a lot of people that'll compare their life to yours, and they don't know what sacrifices you had to go through. They don't know your full story. They don't know the things that you had to go through to get to where you are. You earned everything that came to you, because if you worked hard and you're not manipulating the whole, manipulating your journey and stuff like that, anything that comes to you is something you deserve. And that, nobody should be able to intervene on that. But it's just like with yourself, if you're actually seeing the things that you're taking in consideration, seeing the things that are constructively telling you to change. A lot of times, if you read like I do, I always look at the angel numbers. If anything mirrors one number, like 858, 171, 141, I go look up those things. If I ask them, give me a sign. And I know the other day I was so tired and warped out, because it's like I was working out. Then I was answering emails, dealing with other empaths to help them along their way, doing one-on-ones on what is it? Facebook Messenger, and helping them out. I'm like, no problem. Cause it's like a lot of times when I'm stressed out, I love to help some people. Now if it's really bad, I just have to let them know, or I just have to ignore it for that time. And it's not something I'm trying to be rude about that. But if I got some crazy energy coming on and y'all already in transition, I am not about to open that floodgate to have all that energy coming towards you when you're already in that transition to where things are kind of sensitive and frequencies all over the place. There'll be just time I'm gonna have to, what, I have to take this time out for me right now, and deal with it and do what I need to do. And then it's just, when I mean, there's times I'm like, am I pushing myself hard enough? Am I applying myself hard enough? Am I doing the right things? And it's just like when I get the replies on comments, that's allowing me to, confirm, yes, you're doing a good job. You see how many people you're helping. Not everybody comments on the things that you do, but there's a lot of people that you have helped, that gives them understanding, because that's a scary situation. If you don't know what's occurring in your life and it's messing with you mentally, all these things are coming to the surface. Like dealing with the dark night of the soul for me was terrifying, very terrifying, because it had me seeing everything that was like dark, hateful. I mean, it was just like evil upon evil that was coming up to the surface, that I had to come to head with, toe to toe with, and heal from. going through painful ascensions. Y'all, I mean, if y'all been with me longer than a year, you see me last year when I broke out like from legs down, hip down. I was like broke out in like purple bumps. I'm like, what is going on? I mean, it felt like my skin was on fire. I was going through all these different situations. So it was like your journey is not a piece of cake, but it wasn't supposed to be. You were going to get your strength from that. You were going to get so much knowledge from that because you have learned so much. You're not going to start off and end the same way, because you started off probably as a hot mess and trying to understand why is this, why is that, this and this and that. And when you come out, people are not going to even recognize you. They're not even going to know how to approach you because you're not that same person. You're reflecting that warrior vibe. Like, I've been there, I've done that. Don't try me. And you're that person. We have, like I said before, we have had so many different things happen in our lives. When finally good things come into our lives, we'll probably either self-sabotage it, and Lord knows I done did it enough times, or I feel like I'm not worthy of that because nobody has ever gave me a chance to have a blessing like that. And if it was always snatched away, or it was always short-lived. And then when I finally get that, I'll be dag, I'm gonna snatch it and keep running. You have to be able to do that. Allow yourself to know you're worthy of any blessings that come into your life. Anything negative comes in your life, you have to understand, try to see what is that situation trying to teach you? What do you still need to learn? Because there are a lot of things that we want to have in life, and we're aggravated and mad because we haven't got it yet. You have to understand, did you forgive everybody that tried to place something on you? Are you allowing yourself to cut cords with certain situations and certain people that are very toxic for your benefit, that can stop your blessings from coming in? Because it's just the people that we hang around that even, mess up our blessings coming in. Or they'll try to sabotage them with them coming in. I've had a lot of people, oh, Roslynn, I have your back, supporting you. No, they're supporting to make sure you never get a step ahead of them. I've had so many people do that to me. I cut them away. I don't feel bad about that. I don't, because they learned a lot off of me and I learned a lot off of them. And I benefited off of that in a good way, because that gave me acknowledgement that, not everybody is on that path yet. They're just starting. There's lessons they still had to learn. There are certain things they had to forgive. There are certain things they had to see. And sometimes it's hard to look at stuff that way, because we're like, why did that person do that to me? It's like, even when I'm, coming out to be the better person, they're still not like that. Don't ever question your character. They're showing you that they still haven't learned the lessons they had to learn. They're using the tools and the keys for the things that are just placed in their life. They haven't, lessons is standing in front of them. But if they're so busy focused on things like we were, they're not going to be able to deal with things the way you deal with them. A lot of folks do stuff because, number one, they don't have home training. Number two, their self-esteem is bad. Other things, or they're still dealing with scar trauma they're dealing with. So whatever's placed on them, they're projecting that out to other people. What they're, when you're being, I don't remember Sal. I love his channel. I think it's Love Eating Read, or some Read Eating Love or something like that. He's tarot, and he said, when you're being malefic to yourself, you'll tend to be malefic to other people. You can send your love to help other people heal, but it's going to take that from the inside for you to heal. My dad always used to come to me when I was crying, and I had to tell him I was appreciating that, but your love only can do so much. I appreciate all the love you're giving me. I want that. I needed that. But what I needed to do is heal myself, love myself, because nobody's not going to be able to do that for you but you. So all the strength that you're getting from the wars you have fought, all the things you're getting from, cutting cords from toxic situations, from toxic people. You're getting your strength, you're getting your empowerment, you're getting your knowledge. You're embracing your gift. You're seeing things at a different perspective. You're actually seeing there's a bigger picture for the storms that you had to endure. All these things is strengthening you into the warrior that you have always been, always been. You're always been these certain situations, but you had to go through it just to get that acknowledgement when you came through it. You had to go through all those different series of mishaps and, confusion and drama and all that stuff. It'll allow you to go through these, what is it, whirlpool of sorrow. for you to be able, because you were always that warrior. It just took you to go through certain stages of mishaps for you to be able to get that reminder. We're all going through that. It's sad that, a lot of us, I was telling somebody about that the other day, we have so many different addictions. There's like, you're a good one if you're an empath and you have never been addicted to anything. And I'm not just talking about alcohol or drugs. I mean, if you're not self-mutilating, you're not like over sex person. I know a lot of people, that used to be that way. There still are. I had friends like that where, I felt like I was becoming to that. I'm gonna go ahead and keep it real. Where when it comes to problems and frustrations, they would use sex to be able to blow that steam off when they only needed to stop trying to fill a void with filling the void with other people, but fill the void with themselves. I had black snake moan type female friends, and I'm just like, God, dog, you gonna catch something. You ain't gonna be able. You gonna have that gift that keeps on giving. You don't need that package. I've had friends that way. I found myself going behind that. But it was like, thank God it wasn't like with this person, that person, that person. It was just one person. But it was like going through that, me trying to feel something that all I needed to do is just reflect and heal. And I wasn't doing that. So allowing, a lot of times we have to be cut off from society, everything be cut off where it's like you're just hearing crickets. That's how alone you are. And it could be a very lonely situation, but even though you're not alone, because that's when spirit starts working for you. That is when, source starts working on you, creator starts working on you, and it's allowing you to be strengthened on all the levels that you need to be strengthened on. It's giving you that knowledge of love, that confidence, that faith, believing in yourself, forgiveness, all these different things that's going to help you. So allow yourself to see that person that you reflect has been laying dormant for so long, because this is the person you always been, but it took you to have to go through trauma to realize that. And there's sometimes I look in a reflection, I just cry, because this person that I'm projecting out to let other people see has always been there. I just had, dealing with certain situations, you know family and stuff saw this in me because where I was, the way I did things when I was little. There was a lot of things that I shouldn't know that freaked folks out. There are certain things I used to talk. They say you talk so dark, and I said I wasn't trying to talk dark. I'm just talking the truth, and they didn't like that. And I mean, I'm saying that at 6 and 7 years old, I was talking like I was old. So it's like all these different things has allowed me to empower myself. When I can be able to learn from things, that's just like, I'm taking the hardest test of known mankind, and we all, the rest of us, shaking and trembling like, oh, dog, we're going to go ahead and take that test. And I come back out, and there's people getting ready to come in to get ready to take the test. I'm like, hey, it's okay. You're going to pass it with flying colors. When you can find somebody who has been through some of the experiences that are going on in your life, when there's somebody that you're guided towards that have some of the answers that you might need. There's a lot of times we connect with a lot of people that's supposed to be in our life short term to be able to give us those certain situations, guide us towards certain ways, certain levels or whatever, for us to be educated, get that knowledge about the things we need to learn about ourselves and our surroundings and the things that we're programmed to do. All these different things that's come along. It's like, wow, I'm saying that my daggone third eye is like really thumping. But yes, you can be able to prove off of that. You're that powerful person. A lot of times, I can see the power in people, and just like there's times they can see the power in me and I wasn't acknowledging it. And I can do the same for somebody else. And I'm glad that there was people. They were like, Rosalind, why don't you feel this certain way? I can feel that you got this, but you're not doing this, that, and the third. And I used to get real pissed. I'm like, how the, you don't know me like that. Don't be telling me, I'm not taking a corrective criticism. But now I'm just like, I soak it all in. There's no problem with being more improved. If there's things that you can make better for yourself, allow those things to take place, because there ain't going to be nothing else except making things better for you, maybe manifesting your stuff quicker in your life. I was sitting up here watching a Ralph Smart video. It woke me up. I just woke up. It was like I was telling y'all about the dream I had about, this big dragon. And it was like really scary, but it was, he looked, the dragon looked scary. But when I talked to him, he was very friendly to me, and we are talking. I guess it was some different language or whatever, but it was like some sorcery type stuff. But I was like chilled out, and I woke up. I was like, "Woo, that was a crazy dream." But then I looked at it, and seen what the backstory was about, and I'm like, "Oh, okay, thank you." Gave the powers that be all the grace and glory, because it's allowing me to see. A lot of times we're scared, because we can't see what's in front of us. You have to be able to trust within yourself and trust within the universe. If they're not going to put you in danger like that, you're going to be protected. I mean, they can't keep you from danger, because those are certain things you're going to have to learn from. But if it comes to life and death stuff, if it's not your time, trust and believe you are very well protected. So I hope you were able to resonate with the content of this video. My bad, y'all, because the other one just, I guess that one wanted me to, I don't know if it was the frequency, whatever the vibes were, but it just completely cut off for me. So I hope you're able to resonate. Drop me a line. Let me know if you do. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. I would love to have you. The more the merrier. Our soul family is growing by the days. It's so greatly appreciated. And, it's just more people that we can learn off of, and they learn off of me. I learn off of them. And it's just good to be able to meet people from different walks of life is a very good blessing. So, drop the line. Let me give you a post notification shout out. Like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, give me a thumbs up, even share. And know that you are truly blessed, highly favored, and forever loved. And knowing there's always somebody out there praying for your better days. And I hope everything that you're working hard for will be right around the corner and you get everything you deserve. And I would love to give a post notification shout out to Linda and Treasured Seasons. Much love to you, and I will talk to y'all in my next video. Much love. Peace.